They live in Utah. They are working on coming home, which could hopefully be, by the end of the year or the start of 2021. I hate politics, but our climate today is very important, so I've had to dip my toes in it, and yes, I'll be voting. And I've never, ever understood or felt the need to side with the Democratic or Republican Party given by my values and my disdain for what I'm seeing in today's world. I apparently am Democratic, but I don't like politicians, and I don't trust them. I don't trust Biden, but whatever. I don't want to talk too much about that, at least not in this video. So yeah, I'm an ally, but also kind of part of the LGBTQ plus spectrum. I'm Democratic oriented, and if these things cause you to feel like I'm not worth listening to, or I'm just not for you, I guess that's alright. As an optimist and someone who has had to struggle my whole life to value myself, I'm going to go out ahead right now and say that that is your loss. Because I know that I'm worth listening to. Not because I'm important, but because I'm a person. And everybody deserves a chance at their audience. I'm under the impression that hard work does not necessarily mean that you will be successful. I've watched people work their whole lives and still be treated like dogs and die like dogs. And my mom is one of them who is dying like a dog. I think that luck plays a massive part in it. I live with my parents. I always have. I cannot support myself. I am just disabled enough to be this cognizant and fluently speaking and functional, but my body and my anxiety are so bad that just working actual physical jobs does not do well for me, and I do not have any opportunity at this moment to have help doing something, like even just a sitting job. My income, the way I try to give back the best I can, is little commissions. So please, if you're interested in my art, which there will be a link, I said, please check that out. See if you're willing to do commissions. I am working on a commission sheet because I had an old one, but it's outdated. But yeah, I'm just disabled enough to not be able to do that. And I don't qualify for disability. And I understand why I understand why there are stipulations, because there are people who abuse that, and it's really unfortunate. And while there is laziness to me, I swear to goodness, I've worked before. I worked at Target. My 5-hour-a-day shifts a few days a week left me crawling when I got home because I have severely flat, double-jointed ankles. And that pain radiates from my ankles to my hips. And then, a little while later, I worked at a grocery store. And that was only a 3-hour shift a few days a week. And I was allowed to sit with a doctor's notice off and on my stool, which is what I'm using right now to prop everything, to hold my phone up. And that still left me limping and sometimes crawling when I came home because the pain was so bad. And it has nothing to do with my weight, by the way. I'm sure as I lose weight, that should get easier, but my problems kind of aren't. If anything, those individual problems, I feel like they're increasing. And that's just going to be how it is with age. But I did try. And I need someone in my life to coach me. And the people that I have, who I love and who have done a lot for me and who obviously love me too, they're not it. We're a good family. But I need more than what they can give me. More than just physical things like food and housing and stuff like that. I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to cook. I am very bad at cleaning. I was very sheltered growing up. Very, very sheltered. So there's just a lot I don't know how to do. And my parents are too old now and too tired and work too much to teach me those things. And I have no method of transportation or anybody on the earth right now who's with me who can help me get those things. And that's part of why Kitten, it's so important for them to come home, because they're learning to do those things still too. They're getting their driver's license. They still don't have that. And I am ashamed of the fact that I live at home and can't work, and that there's not a lot I can do. For the most part, the money I make off commissions goes to me, like, not me, but like our food, medication, my medicine, food for my dogs. You know, if I ever ask my mom to buy me something, I pay her back for it as soon as I can. I pay for my own haircuts, you know, just like little things like that. And I know that's better than nothing. I am trying. And it's unfortunate that we don't live in a world or a society where it's easier to just do the thing you love or to be more heard. I have ambitions for the future, though. I am optimistic, and I have a feeling that with time and a lot of patience and effort, weird sounds outside, and the right opportunity, I will find success. I'd like to go back to college. Or, not back to, I'd like to go to college and graduate college someday with a degree in sexology or psychology or art or something. But yeah. There's not a lot going on right now, but my life is good. And I realize that, you know, if things are the way they are, and my life really is not bad, it's just the way God intended it. And I try to work with the Great Spirit in finding my path and figuring out where to go and how to go forward. And I'm sorry this video is so long. If I start getting more people, I would like to know, what would you prefer? 10-minute videos, 20-minute videos, long-winded ones you can put in the background while you're doing stuff? I don't know. In these videos, I probably will talk about my opinions on rather tough topics, like sex, religion, occasionally politics, disability, just things here and there that are uncomfortable, death, things that are difficult to talk about, and my personal opinions and my personal experiences with that, and share both my opinions and facts if I can find them, and if I find something that's very interesting or link worthy, then of course I'll put that in the description, because information should always be shared. But if I intend on bringing up those topics, I will always put a warning at the beginning or a disclaimer that this will be tough. I want these to be the kind of things that, even though they're difficult in nature sometimes, I want any audience to be able to listen to it, of just about any age. You know, this isn't like a kid-focused thing or videos, but I want youth, possibly, who are lost or struggling, to be able to connect to this a little bit. Also, I forgot to mention that I'm straight and a cis woman who wishes she was bi. Yes, I genuinely wish I was bi sometimes, for personal reasons. Yeah, that's about it I can think of for this video, and it's incredibly boring and weird and dumb. And hopefully, you know, I can have more fun stuff in the future, or find my way. Either way, I really look forward to getting to meet people and maybe find that audience that I'm looking for, because I am looking for an audience. So, thank you all so much for watching, listening, if you did, whatever. There really wasn't a lot to look at. My secondary channel, God, this is my secondary channel. My primary channel is Faye Fierce Vulpin, if you want to check that out. Everything on there is just garbage. It's just me being stupid and playing with my pets and whatnot. So, again, thank you. I'm awkward. Anyway.